Watch these images recorded by a resident closely. Right below the bridge, embedded in the concrete wall, was a drainage pipe, and inside it, trapped, was a puppy he could not get out. A small crowd began to form on the bridge. Everyone could see the problem clearly. That was when a man made a decision. He got a rope, tied one end securely, and handed the other end to a man standing up there. Without thinking twice, he climbed onto the bridge railing and began to descend the vertical concrete wall, supported only by that rope. There was nothing but his own hands holding the rope and trusting the person holding it on the other side. Below him, the dark river water. Meanwhile, from the top of the bridge, other residents mobilized to help, ready to act if anything went wrong. It was a collective effort, with everyone understanding that rescue depended on everyone's collaboration. After a careful descent, the man finally reached the pipe, braced his feet on the edge to steady himself, still holding the rope with one hand, and used the other to reach the scared puppy inside. But the rescue was not yet guaranteed. Holding a puppy with one hand while balancing on a vertical wall with the other is an extremely difficult task. That was when the people on the bridge had an idea. They tied a bag to another rope and lowered it down to him, creating a sort of makeshift basket. Very carefully, the man placed the puppy inside the bag, ensuring it was secure and could not escape during the ascent. Once the puppy was settled, the people on the bridge began to slowly pull the rope. Upon reaching the top, the little one was safe out of the pipe, out of danger, and finally on solid ground after who knows how long trapped there. Next, it was the man's turn to climb up. Using all his arm strength, he climbed back up the vertical wall, supported by the same rope that brought him there. When he finally reached the top, several hands reached out to help him over the wall and back to safety. There was no over-the-top celebration, no speeches, just a group of ordinary people who gathered for a few minutes with a single common goal. And you, what did you think of this young man's actions? Tell us in the comments. See you in the next video.